Good morning, everybody. Monday, October 10th. I hope you're all doing well. I haven't done this for a while, but instead of trying to pull everyone together, which seems almost impossible, except during our quarterly meetings, I thought I wanted to do a little video message, maybe a little more personal than just writing a message to send out to everyone. Just wanting to touch base and say a few things I've been thinking about and see how everyone is doing. So please respond by email or come talk to me after this video. And I just want to start with saying that sometimes there's periods of time go by and I really don't ask as much as I should about how everyone is doing. Everyone is very busy from what I can see. And sometimes I don't take the time to go to individuals and really see how they're doing. How are you doing is a good way, I guess we've heard, just to basically say hello. Sometimes that doesn't really give people the opportunity to say, how things are really going for them on a given day. So I want to do a little better job with that. And the other thing I'd do is encourage you to come knock on my door. If I'm not coming to you, don't hesitate to give me a ring or to come knock on the door, because I do care about how you're all doing at work and in your personal lives. We all have distractions and challenges, and I sure have lately, but those things come and go. If you are having either work or personal challenges that are hard, it does help to talk to people, even just a little bit, about what you might be going through. You don't have to divulge anything too personal, but just if your coworkers and friends or family know that you're struggling with something, sometimes that helps alone. And if you are having something that's really eating at you, of course, we have the EAP, and I really would encourage you to call that 800 number and just talk to someone once. Try to get a referral if there is something that has really been a challenge for you. It's your life, and it's worth it to kind of not just ignore things if there are some things that are hard. And again, I perhaps haven't been the best at this lately, but please know I'm willing to listen if you're working through things. My personal advice might be very limited because it is personal, but it is my job to support you at work, and I want to do a better job in doing that. So I'm just kind of thinking about the beginning of the school year. We're well over a month in now. We're into October. And everyone who is doing work in schools is very, very busy. For many of you, that really doesn't matter that you're busy all year round. But there is kind of a flow, and the school year can really heighten some tensions and make things challenging. I think our team and every department do amazing work. And I honestly think that individually and collectively, we have one of the best groups of employees in the state. But this is a challenging time of the year. Things have really picked up. I think with that, there comes some tensions, not just with the things that are going on in our schools that we're working with or with parents, but sometimes even among the people that we work the closest with. And this is the same as it is in the past. I mean, we all have very different personalities and different work styles. Sometimes we end up working pretty individually, and then other times we're having to cooperate a lot. And I think that's where I've noticed this year a number of situations where a couple people or small groups of people have struggled to kind of work out what their roles are, or how they're going to interact on behalf of students. And none of these things are easy. We have very unique situation here at times. We don't always have really well-defined roles. We're having to be flexible and work out, even at the beginning of a school year, some things that in other schools might be kind of a given. And we are oftentimes figuring things out as we go. And I think that can be really challenging. So my big ask for everyone, especially those who are doing instruction, is simply be as supportive of every coworker as you possibly can be. Even if you've had differences or If there's old tensions or frustrations, it just feels so much better if, they fade away, and that you try to enthusiastically support that person. I don't like the word, well, we just hang on to some memories. If there's been some little things in the past where there have been challenges working together, those things come up those feelings can come up again kind of easily. And so, but I really think we do our best work for kids and the parents and the adults that we work with if we really take a deep breath and put those things aside as best we can. I can't wave a magic wand and make feelings disappear or line up just the most perfect circumstances for working together in the regions or with groups of kids. That really does boil down to each person, just really trying and listening and doing the best they can to cooperate. And I think this happens. It happens a lot of times without any intervention from me. But if you do need some support, you're having difficulties communicating and wanting to talk through, Tammy Purcell, again, is very willing to sit down and kind of listen to people and work through an issue, as am I. So please remember that. In the end, I just want to say, keep up the good work. Lean on each other and me when you need. And you can do that before you're feeling frustrated or stretched. A lot of you have some really big jobs, and of course, we have a lot of expectations that are put on us, either real or perceived. So it's easy for you to start to feel overwhelmed. I want every person here to be happy and feel good about your work. If things are too much, ask for help and talk about it. Just talking about it a little bit, I think, goes a long way. I found out just even coming back from Aberdeen, visiting with Kathy and Tracy and Aaron a little bit. It just, sometimes there's an opportunity to talk to some coworkers about some things that build up, and it's nice to be able to share those things. It's kind of, I guess we have to be careful that it's not borderline negative or venting, but I think it can feel good to kind of release some of that. I also want to encourage everyone to really think about how to work smart and do your best job. That brings a lot of satisfaction. I think there's probably not a single one of us that can't really stop and think about, can we do a little bit better job being efficient, communicating better, and thinking through how we're going to serve the people that we serve. So that's it. I'll just say thank you and take care.